Alrighty. We're in low.
What's it? This is Blue Range track.
Oh, dunno.
It was a road from the other way.
Okay, maybe I missed the end. Yeah, that's weird. I would have definitely said that was a distinctive change from the track to the thingo.
It was.
Oh, down. I don't like going down. This is Anderson track in Bunyip
State Forest.
Great minds think alike.
And we're doing Lucy's favourite thing. Going downhill.
Yeah. On muddiness.
There's lots of trees.
Oh great, just to crash into. Just what we need. Are you in first? What are you in?
Second.
Why are you not in first? This is too fast. Oh gosh.
Because first is really slow.
I'm happy.
Charlie's turn left, that car behind us has continued on.
That's first.
That's alright.
Cheers, Charlie.
Getting slower.
Well, you can accelerate a
That's
little
first. See how slow first is.
bit. Like that, that's alright. Is that revving too high?
No. It's 2,500 RPM.
Someone's had fun in that mud. Ugh. You can do what you want, my love. It's fine.
No.
Maybe you should change gear because no one will be able to hear us talk over the high revs. Yep.
We're almost at the bottom.
This is a nice change from the track we were just on. We've just done Bunyip Ridge track, which is quite open. It's a massive fire break, really. It's definitely cleared on the
Spot on the left
sides.
of me, Dad. I had to back in there once and winch out because I was coming up this track as far as I could get. About a year ago, I couldn't get up to the top.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
This must get super slimy in the wet then.
There's a few, that tree's had a bit of abuse with mixtures around it.
Because I wouldn't have said necessarily that the drop down that we've just done was... I know I was whinging that you were going too fast.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have said it looked anything difficult. It
It'll
must
get
just
slimy
get
when it's wet.
super slimy in the wet. We were just talking about the weather. We did a kind of road that was quite wet, and we haven't had rain for
Best part of the week.
yeah, like a week.
Well, I think it was Friday after Anzac Day we had a little bit of rain.
Oh yeah. And the road we went on was wet, so wet, because obviously we're coming into winter. I say obviously, haven't even told you what time of year this is.
Well, I just said Anzac Day, so
Oh yeah,
it's
okay.
week after Anzac Day.
What month are we in? May. So the sun is low and there's just no sun drying up the tracks. That's kind of beautiful, isn't it?
Firewood.
There's lots of trees down.
Lots of firewood in that one.
I don't think they ever do fire collection in here because it's a state park.
No.
Oh, are we still in the state park? We might not be. Tell me on Google. We're definitely still in the state park. We can't be far off the boundary though, I reckon. Oh no, we're dropping down into the... we're coming back down in towards the kind of middle of Bunyip. The aim is to get to the Newgy pub for dinner, isn't it?
Yeah, that or tool shed or something. Either one,
The tool shed, is that the one in near him south?
maybe. I think so, yeah. We'll see how we're going. Either.
Yeah.
Do one time, one the next time.
Contentious issue is that the near him south bakery makes the best jam donuts. I think.
Bakery will probably be shut by then.
Huh?
Bakery might be shutting out of donuts by then.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying they make the best donuts. If you love a jam donut, go and get one from the nearest South Bakery. And I can't tell you about the Nuji pub because I've never been there to eat. Rode my motorbike there with Nero. We just stopped there and turned around. There's definitely not much rock in this track.
Would be interesting going up in the wet.
Yeah, I don't think.
Some aggressive tyres.
Yeah, I'm not sure my little all-terrains would do much in this.
No.
Steve has 33-inch mud tyres.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Steve's car because, one, we're in a convoy of
8 cars.
8 cars. So I figured I will just come in with Steve. I quite fancied just being a passenger actually and not being on my own in the car. And also I was aware that there'd probably be some big ruts, so I'd probably have to take chicken tracks. And so it would be a bit more interesting probably being in Steve's car. And you've definitely made it interesting, so well done.
Yeah, a couple of times. Made it look hard, that's for sure.
Yes.
Probably harder than it needed to be.
But let's be honest, that's what 24/7 do. They don't go the easy ways and they like it to look a bit difficult. Like, look at the water here. This is beautiful. The ferns.
It's quite dense.
Yeah, I wonder if that's brambles.
In Australia we say blackberries, but they're not that.
They're not that, they're some other crazy weed that's taking over. Okay. I wonder, right, so the bit that you got stuck on,
Which bit?
so on Bunyip Ridge track, Steve, there were some deep ruts. Steve gave it a go.
The first time, where I took tyre off the rim.
No, the second time. Steve gave it a go, and then we had a brief conversation. We decided to go on top of the ridges, the ruts, and try and, in hindsight, we should have taken a bit longer to think about it and probably just shoved some max tracks under and get up the ruts. Anyway,
until you try it.
Yeah. Steve got stuck. Then I got a bit of a sketchy angle.
Mate, I was just enjoying the scenery.
So we had to pull him out, but
I have a tendency of just sort of zoning in on the drive and just going.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is that Darren and Carmen and Dave are in Y62s, so they don't have the diffs. They've got 35-inch tyres, and they just really slowly drove it. Does having all of that stuff actually take away some of the fun of having to think about
yes and no
where you're driving and having to have a couple of goes? Like, I don't know, I would love to have a Y62 with that kind of stuff, but then they've just easily done it. I don't want to be winching for hours, but I don't want to.
And the problem is there's the argument of people will say solid axles over independent suspension. So that's just an old age argument that is never ever going to be concluded.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own opinion. Personally, I'd rather have a solid axle car. I believe that they're stronger through the diffs and the axles and so forth, but I say everyone's got their own opinion.
But when do you stop? When do you stop upgrading your vehicle to the point that it kind of takes away some of the fun?
Yeah.
Like, my vehicle isn't as well set up. It's got smaller tyres, so I could probably do with some upgrades to be able to do some of the bigger tracks.
Yeah.
like I don't have lockers, I'd kind of want to be registered in New South Wales so I can put bigger tyres on.
Yeah.
So
In Victoria, you can only go 2 inches above the tyre size.
Yeah, so
what was there originally?
So I'm restricted
Yes.
in the tracks I can go on, but then some people have
Legally.
Yeah, some people have such amazing cars that they can go on anything and find it easy. Isn't part of the fun finding it a bit difficult?
Yeah. There are people who obviously have illegal mods that have tyres that are too big legally for Victoria. So
Anyway, there you go. Discuss when is too much. No, when is too many mods too much, and it gets in the way of the fun that you're having. This track, easy in the dry, I reckon would be super hard in the wet going up, and a bit scary in the wet coming down. Would you agree?
yeah, it's sort of got a bit of a rut to follow most of the time.
I'm amazed there's not bigger ruts in it from people trying to get up it in the wet. You must just, it's probably hard, but slimy.
Could be.
Really is what it is, isn't it? Hard but slimy. I feel like we're flattening out a bit,
Yes.
getting towards the bottom. It's this.
Turning right at the intersection.
What road then? Give me a road name.
Well, I'd say that's the end of that then. People will try to drive up that.
Sec 3 track is coming up. God, bit of flexing.
I'm just trying to see if you can climb up that.
This has been graded.
Yeah.
Lots of rock there. This is coming to the end of Anderson track.
Little uneventful, really.
Uneventful.
Wheel going down the track though.
This is 3 sec track, which we're not gonna film because we're coming in halfway. So I will turn the cameras off. Great in the dry, it's super easy. Difficult in the wet. Can you just say?
Yep.